What is the biggest mistake you think women are doing right now?
Remember, you're doing makeup for a photographer. There is a photographer on every big event. If the trend looks like a mistake, that's when education comes in, and that's what you have to look for in your makeup product. And that's what a lot of makeup companies are putting those ingredients in, and technology. Technology is coming and going. You need to know what's going on there. But also have fun with it. Doing makeup is fun.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Beauty Talk Podcast. Today we have a very special guest, Aga Rhodes, the brilliant mind behind Bridal by Aga and Makeup by Aga. With the passion for making brides feel their most beautiful on their special day, Aga has built a reputation for her exceptional talent and dedication in the beauty industry. Aga is a Chicago-based professional makeup artist and a global educator for various professional brands. And with over 25 years of experience, Aga's work has been featured in editorial commercial shoots, with commercial work appearing on billboards and in magazines such as Vogue, Chicago Scene, Allure, Makeup Magazine, and People Magazine. Her bridal work has been showcased in numerous bridal publications, including Vera Wang, Vogue Weddings, Inside Weddings, Carrots and Cake, Modern Luxury, and Chicago Style Weddings, to name only a few. Join us as we delve into the journey to uncover the secrets to flawless bridal beauty and gain valuable insights that can transform your own beauty routine. So Aga, thank you so much for being here with us today. I've been so looking forward to interviewing you since we started this project. So give us a little bit of how you got into this business. Where did your career really start, and what brought you into the makeup industry?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. It's really hard to put 25 years of career in we don't have a full week to talk about it. But really quickly, I grew up in Poland, and I was very artistic from the young child. So I have a very creative mind for all these years. And I went to an art school. I went to school with the art background. So being an artist, I used to paint canvases. Now I paint faces. And it goes with the same tools and idea of color theory. All of it kind of blend together. When I came to the United States, I decided that I'm going to do makeup. When I started my career, there was not a lot of makeup schools, perhaps, in Chicago. So I flew to LA for courses and New York and started my education in the makeup industry. Then I started working for Mario Tracoci salons. I've worked with them for 15 years. I was their lead artist for all the salons and the educator as well. That gave me a really good base of what I wanted to do next. And 10 years ago, I ventured out on my own and became my own boss. So that's how Makeup by Aga and Bridal by Aga got created.
I love that. I love the transition between just an art education and this really making it into something that you're so passionate about and that you've been able to make a career out of.
Yes.
Not only working for somebody, but creating your own, which I think is so empowering and just a really good example, especially for, immigrant women, and I just think that's so inspiring. So being in the industry for so many years, you've seen a lot of, changes and all of this. So what innovations do you see in the makeup scene now that have really transformed, or what are you really excited about?
Again, being a veteran in this industry, it's so exciting for me to see the change in technology of how makeup is made right now. And what do we see, with the high definition technology coming in cameras, we have to have product that reads beautifully in that technology as well. So high definition makeup, what it means is that when it reads on the camera, it just reads flawless or not. It depends what you use.
Yeah.
Also, so many products, they are blurring and softening and pore minimizing. That's all women want right now. We all want to look like a filter. Yeah. And I always tell my students in classes, when you do makeup right now, remember you're doing makeup for photography. There is a photographer on every big event. There is our iPhones take such a crisp photos that a lot of makeup, most of makeup I use in my makeup kit, it's photo friendly. That's what it says. Again, it's minimizing and blurring and makes everything a little bit smoother.
Yeah, so it's like a filter in a case. It's ready-made for you.
Absolutely. And it always amazes me and my clients as well, who, when I show them how their makeup reads on a camera, they're blown away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can think of so many times using the wrong makeup and you see the pictures and you're like, ooh, I can totally see that. I can totally see that.
That's when education comes in, and that's what you have to look for in your makeup product. And that's what a lot of makeup companies are putting those ingredients in and technology to make you look like AI.
I love that. I love that. So given all the technology and all the different types of makeup that we can buy now, do you recommend us to start changing our makeup as we mature? Like, what are your thoughts on seasons, on maturity, and all of that in the makeup industry?
Definitely, you need to change your makeup seasonally. Like, we are one foundation for summer, one different foundation color for winter, especially living in Midwest.
Yeah.
Same thing with blush, same thing with the lip color. But as we go into more mature years, definitely you have to switch stuff around. I always talk about skincare. Skincare is, I love skincare, and there is no makeup in the world, no technology in the makeup in the world that will make your makeup looks great if you don't have a solid skincare routine. So we need to change it. When I work with my clients and I ask them, how long have you been using this foundation or a powder, and they're like 10 years. I'm like, oh no, like we need to change it.
It's time.
It's time with colors and technology and all of that. So as we're going more in mature years, I always say switch to creams, cream blushes, cream highlighters, less powdery stuff because it will sit on your skin heavy. Again, we switching skincare, we focusing on the under eye area, switching the eye creams. I love eye cream. Like that's like I would use 5 different eye creams for each time of the day. But I don't expect anybody to use that much. But definitely we need to upgrade and switch.
I love that. So this kind of leads me into my second question. If somebody's booking a makeup session, whether it be for like a rebrand for your business, a bridal shoot, an editorial shoot, whatever it is, what do you recommend for us to do to prep for you?
Definitely prep the skincare. I always say, exfoliate and hydrate. Those are like, if you can't remember anything else, those are the 2 things that will definitely make your skin looks more smoother and softer. Now, drink a lot of water. On the day of the shoot, I always give my clients under eye collagen patches. I will give them a hydrating mask. All those little steps. But prior to that, you have to do your work on your own and get enough sleep, which is an oxymoron for most of women. But that's your responsibility. And, I love overnight moisturizing masks as well. You will wake up with a new skin pretty much. But the complexion part, the skincare part, the hydrating part, it's all on my clients.
I love that. So would you say that there's, that when you're hiring a makeup artist, is it really just the makeup, or are you really using them as like a beauty concierge leading up to your big day? Like, are you referring out to other business professionals? Like, how is like booking with Aga 2 years in advance?
Yeah. So I always say that I'm more than just a makeup artist. I like my clients to think of me as a beauty expert, beauty concierge, like you said. So I can't give you a facial, but I will recommend the best treatments for you prior to a big event or a wedding. And I have my people too.
Yeah.
Same thing with hair. Again, I can't cut, color, or style, but I will recommend the best stuff for you to enhance and elevate your beauty. So definitely, solid skincare routine. I work with my brides for 2 years in advance. So I will tell them what to do and what not to do prior.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So now when you're technically interviewing your potential brides and seeing all of this TikTok and Instagram and all of that, what is the biggest mistake you think women are doing right now with their daily beauty routines?
Definitely using way too much product, skincare products and makeup. I mean, the sizes of it and way too much. Right now, again, it goes back to technology. All the products, the good quality products are very potent. They are packed with ingredients, so you don't have to use a spoonful of moisturizer to get the same effect as you would use with a pea size.
Yeah.
So I always educate my clients on that. Same thing with foundation. If it's a correct color, foundation is a corrector. It's not meant to go all over your face and your neck and your décolleté. This is so 20 years ago. And again, it should enhance, not cover. So if you're not happy with your complexion, start working backwards, which means start working on your complexion, on your skincare routine, and then use less and less product. Switching your products from spring and summer to winter. In the summer, using tinted moisturizer instead of full-on foundation because it's lighter. It's hot and humid outside. But definitely, and also the TikTok suggestions, take it with a grain of salt because, again, sometimes I'm looking at it. I love TikTok. I love social media, but I'm like, oh my, that's just a lot of everything. Yeah. I work with real women. We don't have time for 17 steps of makeup or skincare routine. Nobody does.
Yeah.
Besides an influencer who's sitting and that's their job.
Yeah. And that's what they're paid to do. Right?
Exactly. So take bits and pieces. What do you like? Contact your professional and say, if this is going to work for me.
Yes.
Because that's crucial as well. Just because this lip color is trendy right now, that's why when people ask me about trends, I'm like, just because this lip color is trendy right now, is it going to work for me? Is it going to work for my daily routine? Do I have time to do 17 steps skincare? So those are the questions you have to ask yourself after going of TikTok trend.
Of TikTok trends. So speaking of trends, what are some of the trends that you really love? Some things that you wish that would just go out? What's happening right now in the makeup industry?
The trends, heavy lashes. False, heavy lashes. Remember what false lashes should do. They should enhance and make your eyes open and bigger. That's the whole idea behind makeup and lashes. If their lashes are too heavy, it completely defeats the purpose. It makes you look sleepy. So I would definitely want it to go away. Another trend is, I love blush to begin with. Blush is your best friend, especially cream blush. The editorial look of little bit more on temples, love it. It lifts the face. It gives you mini facelift without going under the knife. The one trend I would like to go is to do a blush on your nose heavily. Yeah. I've seen it heavily done and I'm like, it doesn't it looks like a mistake.
Yeah.
If the trend looks like a mistake, it's not good.
It's not good.
But a little bit of blush on your nose just to brighten the face is great. So those are the trends I'm like, I would like it to go.
Oh, yeah. And I've even noticed, I'm not, a makeup professional, but I've noticed that with the big eyelashes, it can change the whole shape of the eye. And like you said, it could even just weigh everything down. And it just doesn't, imagine a windy day.
Yeah.
On your wedding day. Where are those eyelashes going?
Yes. And again, it should enhance all of it. If you don't know, it should enhance your beauty, not make you look sleepy and harsh and
and heavy.
Heavy, yes.
Yeah, heavy. Okay. Well, I love that. I love that. So how would you recommend, you work with brides and now we're seeing the trend of the bride's changing for their nighttime, right? So of course, in the daytime, you want to look fresh and dewy and porcelain skin. But how do you make that transition from like the morning makeup for your brides and then to like party time?
Oh, I love that. And that's why my clients, that's why my brides are hiring me for full day. I sometimes sit there till 11 o'clock at night because huge trend, like we talk about, is to change in a shorter dress for dancing.
Yeah.
And that comes with changing of the hair and makeup. So it takes literally 5 minutes, but we do a deeper lip. Sometimes even we ventured out into reds because it looks so good on the dance floor. Remember, this is the dancing part. And we just bump everything up. More blush, more highlight, maybe one more soft layer of airbrush foundation just to smooth everything out and make it more night. Sometimes I'll add another set of lashes, but they're all super soft. But again, we're doing it for night. So it's more of a party look than a pony, like high elegant pony, and the bride is ready to go and dance the night away.
I love that. And it seems so simple, right? And attainable for most brides, right? That they could really just transition with very small things and for daily life. Because I mean, how many of us, I remember when I used to work in Chicago, it was like you carried your computer bag and then an extra pair of heels and, a little bit of something to transition into your night because you didn't have time to go home, So I love that tip. I love that tip, especially if you're going to do a night event, even as guests.
Yes.
Sometimes you want to switch it up from, the ceremony to the nighttime. So I thank you so much for those tips. And I know that this is like a burning question for everybody. What is in your makeup bag?
What is in my makeup bag? I'm a lipstick person. And a fun fact about me, I only wear 3 colors. I wear red, bright pink, and bright orange. Those are you will never see me with anything else. So my makeup bag is full of lipsticks in these 3 shades. Waterproof lip liner in 3 shades, red, bright orange, and bright pink. And I also have an eyelash curler and a mini mascara to have day if I feel a little slumped down, I'll recurl my lashes and put mascara on. But that's all.
I love that. So why do you choose the waterproof
lip liner?
Yeah, and lip liner.
Well, first of all, I talk all day. Like either I'm talking with my clients or when I teach, I talk, for like a couple hours nonstop. I cannot bear the idea that my lipstick is half gone when I'm talking. And, people take pictures of me and videos. It needs the lip. Besides my hair, lip is my signature. I literally wear lipstick at the pool, on the beach, always. And I'm like, I can't do without it. So, but then again, 3 colors, red, orange, and hot pink.
I love that. So I know that people are always wondering, what can you not live without? Right? And it's your lipstick.
Yep. Yeah. Anything else I can live without. I don't care if I have my eyes, I'll put sunglasses on if I don't have but the lipstick, and that's what I take on vacation. People think that I, pack a whole makeup kit to go on vacation.
Yes.
I take 3 lipsticks and 3 lip liners and mascara. That's it.
Oh my goodness. I would have definitely thought that you were had your carry-on or roll about that you traveled with.
Nope. No. I literally maybe little cream highlighter, but that's it. I don't really take eye makeup at all with me on vacation.
I love that. So ladies, take note. We don't have to bring in the whole suitcase and, everything. And
again,
that
too much. Remember we talk too much.
It's too much.
Also in professional makeup kits, again, we just had this whole discussion online. You carrying too much. You don't need 30 glosses as a makeup artist to go and work on the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
You need to have 3 or 4 good ones. You're a makeup artist. You should know how to blend stuff together.
To mix and match.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Too much of everything.
That is so funny that you say that because I at the salon that I rented out of in Chicago. It's called Pure Aesthetics. And it's really just like a communal space for makeup artists to have a safe place and a beautiful place to bring in their clients for like makeup trials and things like that. And there's a very big difference from one artist to another artist and what they lay out for their clients and what they're bringing and lugging around. I mean, it can be intense. Stuff
and it shouldn't be. Again, too much. Don't get me wrong. I love makeup.
Yeah.
You should see my office there is a bag stack of makeup. It's a lot. It's a problem. But but you should really, like, if you want me to make a face with like 10 products, not a problem. And I'll do it in 20 minutes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And I really encourage professional makeup artists who are listening to this.
Yeah.
Test yourself. Give yourself 10 products and do a face in 20 minutes.
And make it work.
Work. You're an artist. It stimulates your brain. It stimulates your creativity. You step outside of the box. And after doing makeup for so long, I need to find ways to do this. And I love makeup. I love being inspired by art. Every city I travel to, I made a promise to myself to at least see a gallery show or go to a museum, because I'm an artist and I get really inspired by that. And for me, the vision of the wedding, for example, the makeup question is the last one. I always ask, what is the vision of your wedding? And also gets the bride really excited talking about the wedding, because there is a vision for every wedding.
Oh, yeah.
There is a whimsical, there is very, very black tie, there is very elegant, timeless. But those are the questions I ask my clients. What's the color scheme for the whole wedding? And that's how we create the makeup look for the wedding too.
I love that. So this is all encompassing. And like we spoke earlier, being a makeup artist to people from the general public, right? We think that it's just you guys going to a makeup course and then maybe watching a few TikTok videos and you coming on and showing us, right? But it really, what you're saying and what I'm hearing is that you really encompass everything. And makeup is more emotion, connection, and the vision, the dream, right?
Absolutely.
Which I think is incredible.
And I think our clients are looking more for that as well, because they're getting educated from TikTok. But they're looking more for the connection. Like, how am I going to spend a whole day at the wedding with this person? What is her personality? I have a lot of energy. I'm a doer. I'm a Gemini. Like, I work on 5 projects at the same time. But when I'm working with my clients, I'm very calm. I'm very zen, because there is a lot of stuff going on around me. So you need to give your client that luxurious experience of kind of a spa-like. And that's what I do. I bring that calmness to the scene. And I feel like it's so much more than just applying a perfect lip color on your client. It's giving them that extra everything.
Oh, yeah. That feeling of like, don't worry.
Yeah.
I've got it all covered. And I'm going to make you feel this peace. Like, I even in just talking to you, I feel like the zen, the
amazing
peace. So what do you do? What do you do to create that feeling within you and to also share? What are your daily practices? What does that look like?
I'm an early riser. So I wake up early. I have my cup of coffee. I try to sit outside and just take that moment to myself and really like get grounded, do my affirmations. I love to meditate. If I have time, like I will do it. But I also work out, like I practice yoga. All of those things are my daily routines. And if you follow me on my Instagram and my stories, it's all there too.
It's all there.
We talk about it. But yet it's really important to take care of yourself, because you work with people. Working with people, it's not always easy. It's never easy, by the way. But you need to make sure that you take care of yourself as well. You don't just live on coffee and like protein bars. You have to fuel your body and definitely take time off. At 9 o'clock or 8, I just silence my phone. I will respond to my client's email at like 5 in the morning when they send me email at 11. But the phone goes off. Scrolling goes off. I kind of, I like to read a lot as well. So
you bring yourself back to peace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before you go out there.
So I can give that piece to my clients as well, you know, and it's really important to find that balance, you know.
Yeah. And I'm sure that on a big day like that, the nerves are on another level and you coming in with that piece. Because imagine if you were just hyped up on protein bars and caffeine and you show up to this bride, right?
Yes. And it's, you know, it's really funny because, you know, I might be, you know, weddings are stressful. Sometimes, you know, stuff like somebody's late, the flowers are late, this is late. I might be dying inside a little bit and be like all crazy, but on the outside, I'm like, we got it. Also, I always, you know, I work years at New York Fashion Week backstage. Crazy till the next level, but I love that environment. That's my environment. Like I love the adrenaline rush, and it taught me how to do perfect makeup in a very short amount of time with all the craziness going around. And I can do it. So I can tune everything off, have my bride with me. She's the most important person of the day. And we tuning everything out, what's going on, all the noise. So
I love that. I love that. And that kind of brings me back to a question that we had earlier. And you're talking about, let's see if you can do a makeup look with 10 products in 20 minutes, test yourself, right?
Yep.
And I was going to ask you at that point, I'm sure you've been into many situations where you get there. Maybe back in the day, your makeup didn't arrive with you, or you get there and things are broken. And then, like, what do? You know, so
you have to be creative. Like you can't, you know, if you forgot the mascara, you have gel eyeliner. All you have to do, it's the same idea. Like you just have to be very creative. And again, sometimes being that long in the industry, it makes you stagnant.
Yeah.
And you go paint by numbers.
Yeah.
And when I work with my students, when I work with my mentees, I always throw them curveball. I'm like, this is it. We have one product, we have to create everything. And they're like all panicking. Yeah. Where's my 17 palettes? I'm like, they're all the same color. I'm like, and it's, you know, but you have to keep yourself motivated, and the trends are coming and going. Technology is coming and going. You need to know what's going on there.
Yeah.
But also have fun with it. Doing makeup is fun.
Yes.
And let's not forget about that. And I love doing fun. I work on a lot of fun projects. You know, they feed my soul and stimulate my creativity because I am an artist. I don't have time to paint anymore canvases. I paint faces.
I love that. I love that, Aga. Well, thank you so much for all of your insight, your tips, your tricks, just sharing your experience of life and in your career. I think it's absolutely inspiring. I mean, I am truly inspired. I've been creeping on you now for some time, you know, and I just look forward to seeing everything else that you're going to come up with and, you know, the further growth that you will have in your career, because I know it doesn't end here. No. You know, and I'm just excited. And I want to thank you so much for being a guest and sharing.
Thank you for having me. Any chance I can have to give an insight for regular people, I call them mortals, and for professionals to that industry. And I like to educate both sides on like there is so much more than just Sephora and a perfect lip color. It's a whole another animal.
It's another world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another world. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And to everybody, if you guys want to keep up with all the tips, tricks, and trends in the beauty industry by beauty professionals, by actual beauty professionals, please follow us on our website at beautytalkpodcast.com and on all our socials on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Beauty Talk Podcasts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.